What's going on, guys? Firefrost Tech here, showing you guys the Otterbox Commuter series case for the Samsung Galaxy S8, and here I have the S8 Plus version, and this is going to be in their Aqua Mint Way color, which is a very nice color. So what you get with the Otterbox Commuter series case is you're going to get a very nice drop protected case, dust protection, a 2-layered protection design case, and they all come with their Otterbox Certified Drop Plus protection, which means it has been rigorously tested to meet Otterbox's standards. Let's go ahead and take a look at the case here. I'm loving the packaging a lot. So in the inside, we're pretty much going to have some brochures for the limited warranty, as well as a little logo over here. We're going to ignore that, and we're going to jump straight to the case. So this is pretty much a dual-layered two-piece design case, meaning that you have two parts of the case. So we pretty much have a very thick rubber sleeve that goes around the whole phone. So this definitely protects against shock. It's very flexible, and you have a very nice hard shell accented in a different color. And again, it's all to pretty much protect it against drops. So to install this case, very simple. You're going to take the rubber piece and you're going to go and wrap it around the whole phone. And once you got that wrapped around, then we could go ahead and put on the final step, which is this hard shell. All you got to do is line it up, and you're just going to push it in. Okay, so the bottom port might be a little bit tricky, so make sure you push it in nice and gently, and then try to pull out the ports here. And just like that, we pretty much have the case nice and installed. A little bit more time consuming, but you know, definitely highly recommend it. So first thing you feel when you put this case in your hands is how very well it feels in the hand. It's definitely a lot slimmer than the Defender series, and at the same time very protective as well. I will note that this coating is on the slippery side, so you know, as you can see here, this case will definitely slip off your hand if you hold it like that. But make sure you guys grip it really strongly. I mean, even if it flips, this case is definitely very well protective. As you can see here, I have total confidence on Otterbox's certified drop plus protection, as you can see here. So let's go ahead and look around the whole case here. On the bottom, we're going to have our covers for our USB Type-C connector and our 3.5mm jack, as well as an opening for our speaker grill and our microphone. Let's go ahead and test out the USB Type-C connector, shall we? Pretty much we're going to, you know, hold this down and place the connector right inside. So I can see here it'll definitely fit any standard USB Type-C. There's really no room for a wider cable, so if you happen to have a third party that happens to be a little bit wider, then you might be out of luck there. So any standard should be fine. One thing to note, guys, these tabs, when you open them, just make sure you open them nice and soft, because if you pull them off too far back, it'll wear out a lot quicker and it could fall apart. It's very common for this type of case. So on the side, on the left side, we're going to have our rubber coatings for our Bixby button and our volume rocker. On the top here, we're going to have a nice opening for the sensor. And on the right, we have our rubber coating again for the power button here. And behind the case, pretty much a very clean design, Otterbox embroidered on the bottom. And our camera, fingerprint, and our heartbeat sensor is very well protective because it's definitely raised very high. So no worries whatsoever with the camera at all. Also, the bezel on the case is raised very high. So guys, you should feel very confident in case your phone does one of those. You don't have to worry about that whatsoever. Any flat surface, your phone is perfectly fine. No worries whatsoever. So let's go ahead and test out the buttons. So I'm going to go ahead and try the power button as well as the volume rocker. And a Bixby button as well. And the buttons are very responsive. They're on the softer side, so they're actually very easy, and I can definitely see over time the buttons getting a lot easier to be pressed down. So really good there. So guys, all in all, I really recommend the Otterbox Commuter series case, and this pretty much falls in between their Symmetry series and the Defender series. So this is really for those that want that extra rugged protection without that Defender series bulk to it. The only con about this case, in my opinion, is that the back of this hard shell is definitely slippery. So, you know, be cautious with that, you know. But all in all, again, I highly recommend this case. Still protective, really nice case. And again, the link to this case will be in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching, guys.